Deepbound, notably the most.
Alright, baby, that's enough. Go rest. Alright, bitches, let's get this shit over with. Okay, anywho, Deepbound, notably the most agreed upon best origin for every PvE player. Also, Kay started a slight argument while getting these screenshots, so yeah. Today, I'll be talking about a guide to Deepbound and its progression. Let's start off with what makes everyone agree that Deepbound is the best PvE origin. Deepbound gives you the ability to access everything in Castlelight, from the bank, antiquarian, blacksmith, and campfire. With this, you are also able to passively heal sanity whilst being in the castle. Call of the Deep. Most people know its uses, being able to be sent to the depths immediately without a warp pull, as well as being able to use it anywhere in the depths for an instant travel method back to the Castle of Light. Though, this does have a 10-minute cooldown, but the good thing about it is that the overworld and the depths don't share the cooldown. If you were to use it to head to the depths, you would be able to use it again in the depths. Get it? Anywho, now progression. In the starter screen, when you choose an origin, you'll have two options, Castle of Light and Diluvian. Let's talk about Diluvian progression. Heading into Diluvian is a safe way to progress as a Deepbound with lower risk of wiping if you know what you're doing. As if you get low, you can quickly run to the mechanism and pull the brake lever. To do this quick, you can interact with it and press 1 immediately to stop the mechanism quickly to heighten your chances of survival. You can repeat this process until you finish progging or wipe, though it isn't the fastest way. Castle of Light, the normal Deepbound progression, and what most hate about Deepbound, having the constant struggle of wiping to mobs or players. Deepbound was never known for its calm progression, so here are some tips. The job board. Looking here, there are many jobs for you to take, and though it yields good XP, taking all of the jobs isn't the best idea. You have to choose. Choose a job which you are confident in taking, being able to handle that mob and completing your job rewarding you with XP. With this, I suggest you not to take the jobs that take place in Seltor City, as you won't be going there during your progression. This solution handles the mobs, but there are still the threat of players. I suggest you head on over to Carriot Spire. Yes, the barren origin spawn where no one is seen, which is exactly why it's good. Having no players means it's less likely for you to get ganked. At the same time, you'd have to handle mobs alone. If you're good enough, I suggest this. As a Deepbound or a PvE build, shrines are needed for your progression, whether it be Shrine of Order, Shrine of Chance, or other shrines to min-max your PvE damage. Luckily, Deepbound players have access to Yunshul's Shrine, having an entrance hall beside the bell gate for you to be able to enter, allowing you to shrine and work your build. Lastly, the Progression Echo modifier, Bow of Thorns. Enabling it gives you innate loot skipper, and having the talent card increases the effectiveness of rare mob drops, as well as this modifier allowing you to progress even faster than you usually do. With only two downsides, a death in the overworld sends you to the depths immediately, and your trial is harder. Escaping doesn't mean you'll fight an enforcer or even a corrupted one. You'll most likely face bone keepers, electric swibos, and a king treasure, with the fact that they're corrupted too. If you're confident in your skills and beating those mobs, I suggest you take this vow to speed up your progression. But that's if you lack relics, specifically the Idol of Yunshul's. Using this allows you to freely escape the depths without having to go through the trial, which is incredibly useful for your progression. And that's all you need to know to start progressing as a deep bound. All of this was from Kay's experience and it won't differ as much as others. He also said he's planning to make a job board guide to allow you to know which. Oh yeah, one more thing. You'll never hear Kay's sick voice.